Hey there fight fans, Matt here, and welcome to In Case You Missed SSFU 31 Amateur Division. All these fights happen on Wednesday, October 9th, and we start off our night of fights with Big Strong Rod versus Chubby. This fight was a brawl for as long as it lasted, and both guys were throwing heat. But about a minute and a half into the first round, Big Strong Rod was ready to go home. A 4-punch combo flattens out Chubby, and Rod gets the win. Next, we move on to Mi Hung Lo versus the Best. Looking to keep a streak going, both these guys came out swinging, but after a few exchanges, Mi Hung Lo decided to actually shoot for a takedown for once, and quickly grabbed the submission. Next up, we have Debo versus Jedthun. This fight was important for Debo as he is 0-2 within the SSFU, and Jed was coming in looking to send Debo home for good. The first round seemed to look just like that, with Jed being one step faster and a bit more powerful than Debo. But as the fight went on, Debo dug deep and pushed a very tired Jedthun all the way through to the end of the third round to get a hard-fought but well-deserved decision. Moving over to the women's division, kicking off the night is Andromeda versus Julie Jones. Aside from directly walking into the first few strikes, the fight quickly looked to be in favor of Andromeda, and after securing a quick takedown followed by brutal elbows and ground and pound, the choke was in and the fight was over. Next we have Horace vs. Grooster. Both these ladies are known for slower paced fights, and that's exactly what we got, with the exceptions of a few knockdowns from Horace. Horace came in with the pace and never stopped pushing forward and eating shots, which got her the decision win. For our last fight before the amateur belt, we have the Steel Striker versus Is Ungentleman. Striker is known for playing a very far range game with clinching on the cage. Is Ungentle walks forward always and looks to try and grapple. This is exactly how the fight went, and Is Ungentle pushed Striker to the cage and used takedowns to get her way to a decision win. Our first title fight of the night is a great one for a future SSFU star and a good opportunity for a member of the community for a long time. Baby Haymaker is coming off a huge KO win, and she looks to continue to live up to her name and throw bombs in every fight she's in, while Tatiana has shocked the whole SSFU community by turning around a 3+ losing streak to become the amateur champ, going 4-0 in her last 4. And throw bombs they did. Both ladies showed an amazing amount of heart as the fight went into the third round with knockdowns from Baby, adding up in the end to put Tatiana flat and becoming the new amateur champ. Over in the men's division, the title fight is the Elevator Big Show Zan versus Blown Down. It was very clear in the first round that Zan had the advantage in grappling and that it was the game plan in between exchanges of the fists. These guys brawled, stuns from both fighters, and as the fight went on, it looked all Zan in the first 2 rounds, with some big knockdowns and ground and pound. But the fight went on, and Blown Down dug deep, and he was able to stun a very tired Zan multiple times. But the grappling of Zan was way too much for Blown Down, and late in the fourth, after a big takedown, Zan landed ground and pound and a big hammer fist to put Blown Down to sleep and to get a giant win. So after a big night of fights, sub of the night is going to go to Andromeda for a very slick Gogo Plata. KO of the night goes to Baby Haymaker for taking the belt from Tatiana in very extraordinary fashion. And it's very obvious that fight in the night is going to go to Big Zan and Blown Down. Those guys threw down super hard, and they're more than deserving of this award. So until next week, fight fans, I'm out.